Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers coming to you from the Villages, Florida, the world's largest retirement community. Where are we?
We're in the center of the state. We're about an hour from Orlando and an hour from each side of the coast, maybe an hour and a half from each side.
Very centrally located down here, and we bring you a show every week, and we talk about things of interest to retirees, to people here in the villages, but to senior citizens everywhere. So thank you for joining us today. We've got a great show for you. On today's show, driving in Florida is not for weenies.
And more comments about the prison.
Find out why the grass is greener on the other side.
And a senior citizen, Evel Knievel.
All that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Well, for a lot of our friends out there, you'll be pleased to know that today is National Beer Day.
Woohoo!
So you might want to put us on pause and run out to the fridge, even though you might be watching this at 7 in the morning, and get yourself the beer of your choice. What's the beer of your choice?
We have some in the refrigerator.
We do?
We do.
Root beer.
It's root beer.
Yeah, we have root beer. That's what we have. And today's National Beer Day. So chug a lug while you're watching our show here. Wow. Check out this huge alligator. We saw this on Friday evening.
We did.
Right here in the pond across the street from us.
That's too close to us.
And I got yelled at.
Yeah. I was hysterical. We drove all the way up to this pond, and he says, I'm going to get out. I said, no, you're not, because we have a grandchild with us in the golf cart, and we're in the golf cart. So we are very close now to this pond and close to the area of the alligator, and he creeps up, and I'm screaming. I said, get back. And I was so anxious. I think my blood pressure was way up and my heart was pounding so fast.
It's not logical that alligator would leave that lake and run up on the land and attack our golf cart.
They're not logical right now. This is the mating season.
Have you ever heard of an alligator attacking a golf cart?
There's always a first for everything, Jerry, really.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And we got an email from someone that was concerned because large fish were washing up on the banks of some local ponds, and I saw the picture, and these were large bass. I'm talking big bass, all around the perimeter of this pond. So we went to check it out ourselves, and they were all gone by then. I think some alligators must have had a great meal.
All the birds.
But the consensus is that it's from the yearly turnover. There's a thermocline in the water, and it turns over twice a year.
Oh.
And the ponds are a little bit low, so there may have been a lack of oxygen during this time, and maybe some fish died. Anyway, I hated to see that, but nature has a way of working itself out.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, some of you inquired, where can you get our T-shirts? Well, instead of sending back emails to all you folks, I want to let you know that Custom Apparel prints our T-shirts. They're up by the Walmart on Wedgwood Lane. It's up off of 466. The nicest people you'll ever want to work with. And you can order online, and we'll put that website right there. You can go there and order one of our Newcomers T-shirts.
We really appreciate that.
We don't get anything from
No,
that.
we don't.
Nothing. Not a penny.
But it's fun to see a shirt.
It is.
around.
It's fun to see, and we appreciate it when we do that. Let's go to our viewer video. This is Mike and Liz, and they're going to talk to us about bicycling.
Hey, Jerry and Linda. It's Mike and Liz here in Severn, Maryland. It's about halfway between Baltimore and Annapolis. Finally, after a long winter, we just got enough nice weather to go out for our first ride on our e-bikes of the year. We've got Ride One Up Cafe Cruisers, and we're hoping a little more than a year to have to bring our Cafe Cruisers down there to the villages, and we'll see you when we get there.
Mike and Liz, thanks for that. Those Cafe Cruisers look nice, and you'll have a lot of fun with them down here in the villages.
We found out that the courtyard villas with a block wall, the resident is responsible for the opposite side of that.
Sir, we were driving along. I see you working. Are you doing this out of the goodness of your heart?
I got nothing better to do.
You live around here?
This is my house.
Oh, okay. So is this your obligation out here?
It is. We're obligated for this side.
Okay, so even though you're on the other side of the wall,
Yep.
you still upkeep it.
Yep. So the corner houses, like up at the front, where they do the nice flowers and stuff like that, the villages takes care of that.
Okay.
I got to take care of that.
Well, be darned.
Yeah. This is where all the dogs go.
But I'll bet you couldn't remove one of those bushes, could you?
No.
Well, it looks good, and I think your neighbors probably appreciate you doing that. Especially these people over here.
Yep, probably. I got a lot of work to do.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you letting us stop and talk with you.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
That seems a little weird to me.
Yeah.
His house is on the other side of that wall. He can't even see that grass, but he's got to walk a long way around his whole neighborhood out to find the area right on the other side of his wall and take care of it.
Well, I'm not sure I agree with that one.
No, I don't understand that. His neighbors that he can't even see, they're the ones that enjoy that grass.
Maybe they should cut it.
Maybe so. Skinny Minnie wrote us a letter.
I want to be called Skinny Minnie.
Skinny Minnie. She says, love your show. I feel as if we're longtime friends and hope to catch you guys out and about when we visit in May. I've watched several different videos of full-time residents who've now lived in the villages for 1 year. Each one has shared that the cost of living is much higher than estimated by the company. Now, I hold no illusions to the increased cost of living, but why can't the villages give a more realistic estimate? Hey, I think that estimate's pretty good, but they don't know which internet plan you're going to have. They don't know if you're going to have Wi-Fi from CenturyLink or if you're going to get it from Spectrum or where. They don't know how much that's going to cost. They don't know how much water you are going to use.
Yeah.
They don't know what you're going to set your thermostat on. You know, there's just so many different reasons why your bill might be different. How many times are you going to water your grass? You know, there's variables all over the place. So that's why it's not a one size fits all. Plus, if you're estimating taxes, once you buy your home at that increased price, those taxes will probably go up. So it's common sense that it's going to go up a little. But as far as the day-to-day run of your household, who knows what you're going to use.
Driving here is not for weenies.
Right, it's not for weenies. We went to Orlando to pick up our grandson. These are all things that happened on that one ride. First in a roundabout. Look at this. I'm in that roundabout. A van almost stops. And then when I'm continuing around the roundabout, look at this semi. Oh my gosh. That's the first instance. Another instance says I'm just cruising down the interstate. Look at these cars flying around me like I'm standing still. I'm going over 70 miles an hour. So how fast are they going? And then, of course, you've got the obligatory traffic jam. You know, all the time. That's the turnpike for you. It's been under construction for the 6 years we've lived here.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't show any signs of being over. So if you're going to take your defensive driving class and your combat driving class and get ready for the turnpike. For the last two shows, we've talked about the prison a little bit. On the first show, the writer said they were surprised that the real estate person did not inform them about a prison. And on the second one, we talked to two people that live in Well Point, which is pretty close. And they told us that it's really not much of a problem, but they can hear it and they can see some lights from where they are. Well, this person gives us another viewpoint. While there are some inconveniences of living near a prison, there can be some advantages as well, such as enhanced security in the surrounding area with more police patrols.
Yeah.
During a storm, the surrounding area would probably get preference getting electricity restored after the storm.
That's true.
3, there are lots of people working at that prison. And they say that after a storm, the cleanup would be faster as they try to keep access to the prison clear. So, hey, that person there, their glass is half full.
That's true.
You know, they're what do you call
positive.
that?
They're positive thinkers.
Yeah, they're very positive and a nice outlook on it
That's
there.
right.
Speaking of Well Point, we were down there because one of our viewers is on a lifestyle visit, and they won our contest on the live show last Wednesday, and we drove down there to give them their prize. And we met an amazing couple of guys. They are about our age. They're identical twins. And
we were identifying.
yeah, super nice. You see the photo of them there with us.
We're bonding.
And while we were there, one of them, his name's Jerry, he gets around on a motorized unicycle.
Oh my God.
He's put over 1,300 miles on this unicycle. And here he is motoring up and down the street down there, and he's going up to 29 miles an hour. And I told him, you're too old for 29 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
As you can see, he has a full face helmet on, and he's got knee pads and elbow pads. But hey, at our age, hitting that pavement at 20 miles an hour, 29 miles, no fun.
No.
Amazing guys and fun to see them. You liked that, didn't you?
I did. I enjoyed it. And they reminded me of a festival in Ohio, I believe, some kind of a twin festival they have during the summer or spring. And I want to go. And I wonder, do they have a twin club here in the Villages?
I bet they do.
I want to go visit.
We
when
should,
Connie comes.
We should find out.
And when Connie comes, we'll go.
And while we're on the subject of possible dangers while you're out and about, this is a testimonial that came into us about golf cart safety. While out walking yesterday, we witnessed a golf cart make an abrupt U-turn on Corbin Trail. That's down near McClure. It's near Loblolly and Longleaf golf courses. The passenger was thrown after the cart flipped over on its side and was scraped and shaken. Neither the driver nor the passenger were wearing seatbelts. And I have made notice that not wearing seatbelts seems to be more common. We also wear ours unless I'm playing golf. And they go on to say they know of 2 other incidents, and so do we, in the last couple of weeks where people were thrown out. One was killed, and one is in very bad shape. So please wear those seatbelts every time you go out. If you don't have seatbelts on your cart, get them installed. You know, it costs about $150, well worth it. If you have a 4-seater golf cart, put them on the front and back. We wear them every time we go out.
$150 versus thousands of dollars in the hospital because you have got a concussion or worse.
Well, yeah, and a funeral probably costs $6,000 or $7,000.
I agree. Okay.
Peter Bernard's taking the week off.
Well,
He's short on ideas right now, so he's asking all of you to please write in. If you have an idea that you'd like to see him tackle on bubble wrap, send it in to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. We'll forward that over to him, and he'll get to work.
it's time for Pet of the Week.
This is our 13-year-old West Highland Terrier. We have had him since he was 8 weeks old, and we live in Toronto, Canada. Cooper loves to cuddle, be near us always. He loves his walks and playing with his toys. Cooper's pretty sure he runs the place, and most times I think he's right. He can be stubborn, and if he doesn't want to do something, he'll just sit down and refuse to move. Yep, even on a walk. Cooper goes on vacations with us and even visited the Villages. He loved the golf cart, and we got to see Gizmo's bench as well. In the next video, you'll hear Cooper talking because he wanted my egg sandwich. You can't have my egg sandwich. It's mine. No, it's for Mommy. No. That's what they call Westytude. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. We love our Cooper, and we are thankful every day that we have him.
What a cutie, Cooper. If I got a new dog, I would not mind having one that looked just like him. What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
We're what do I want to say?
We favor dachshunds.
We love dachshunds.
Yeah, we've had 2, and I don't know a dog better.
Yeah,
But
they
I know
don't
they're
shed
out
too
there.
much. They're
Yeah.
pretty obedient. They're feisty.
Yeah.
They're lovable.
Very lovable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cooper, that's a good
Cooper,
one.
sweet.
And send us your pet of the week.
Thank you.
Come on, folks. Roger Bennett writes in, I have 2 vehicles, a convertible and a pickup truck. If I buy a pre-owned home, should I bring the pickup truck to the Villages so I can get furniture, fixtures, and appliances, or will I not need it? Great question.
Yeah.
By the way, you see he wrote TV there. If you're new, that means the villages. He's not talking about a TV. People always love to know somebody with a truck.
Yes.
However, we know a lot of people whose trucks won't even fit in their garage here.
Yeah.
These garages are not spacious as a rule. So don't park it in your driveway. Leave the truck home. Bring the convertible. You'll love the convertible down here. Make friends with somebody that has a truck. But no, I don't think I would. We sold our truck before we came. We had an old trusty truck that I had bought brand new, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
But I sold it. And we have missed it on occasion, but we've always got the job done. Mm-hmm. Roger also asks, if your home doesn't have a water softener, should you install one? That is a good question. We have had homes with water softeners before. They make the water feel real slippery.
Yeah, they do.
And your suds go farther, and you don't have the calcium or mineral buildup. We don't have one here for ourselves. We have a water filter. We have a Nova water filter. Nova also sells them, but we haven't bitten the bullet yet.
I kind of would like to have it, only because I do see a little bit of scale in the toilets sometimes. So that's the only drawback right now, I think. But
I can see that. Our space is at a premium here. That's got to go somewhere, and it's usually a big tank or a couple of tanks, and people generally put them in their garage. So if you can afford it, if you don't mind replenishing that tank, I don't know what they put in them nowadays. Salt?
I don't
Still
know.
salt? We used to haul
gosh.
big bags of salt down the steps of the basement. We don't have a basement here. It'd be easier.
Yeah.
But if you want one, it wouldn't hurt. But they're expensive. You could call Nova. I think they've got one for around $1,000. That's just off my memory. We went to a place that we had passed many times. It's on Highway 27 in Leesburg. It's a little bit of a drive for us, probably 23, 25 minutes, something like that over there. It's called Rodello's, and it is an Italian restaurant. And we went for lunch, and it wasn't very crowded at all. But the food was,
Yummy.
I was going to say magnifique, but that's French. What would I say for Italian?
Delicioso.
Delicioso.
That may be Spanish.
I had baked spaghetti, but I really wanted spaghetti and meatballs, so I got baked spaghetti with meatballs. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Best Italian food I've had since I've been here.
Delicious.
And you?
The same thing. And we also they serve you the rolls with the oil and the seasoned oil. Oh my gosh. And a side salad. It was wonderful. And the ambiance was beautiful. Fast service, very friendly service. And so we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah. We went there with Fran and Simone. They live in Lebanon half the year.
Yeah.
As in Beirut, Lebanon.
Yeah.
And you'll never find two nicer people. We really enjoyed our lunch.
Yeah.
I think my meal was about $13, and they probably socked a little extra for the meatballs on there.
I'm sure.
And what was yours?
Yes, mine was the same. I bought the same baked spaghetti, and it had a big sheet of cheese on top, was just to die for. And our guests had all kinds. They had some stuffed shells, and I think Simone had some kind of a fettuccine Alfredo, maybe. So good. Yep.
Yeah, we will definitely go back there, probably for lunch again, because it was, like we said, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Rodello's. Time for the word jumble. Now, last week, the clue was if A and B are not enough, you might need this. Of course, you folks know I was talking about Medicare. If A and B is not enough, you might need a Medicare supplement. And that's what the answer was on that. Today, from June 1st to December 1st, watch out. Now, as always, don't put the answer in the comment section. Just let us know you got it, and I will give you some trophies. And if you make it a really witty, I'll give you some laughing emojis and some trophies. And hey, that makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it?
That's right. This week at the Savannah Center, you're going to see the Broadway Our Way. That's on April 7th. And on April 9th at the Savannah Center is the Vogues and the Happenings. And then Village People are showing up on April 10th.
What?
The Village People.
Is that these guys?
That's us. We're going to be on show. It's us. Yeah, right. Then if you're going to go to the Tracy, tickets are on sale now for Ruben Studdard. Remember, he was part of American's Great Idol.
With Clay Aiken.
Yes, and that's coming on April 12th. And then at the Sharon, on April 8th, the Village's Philharmonic Orchestra is playing their classical series. And on the 28th...
Good job on
I
that.
tried really hard. On April 28th, Les Ballets, it's
Les Ballets.
Les Ballets, Trocadero de Monte Carlo. So it's a ballet company coming. So that's really going to be beautiful. I love the ballet. You know, I do. Jerry, not so much. We went to see Nutcracker one time. And
We left at halftime.
He left at halftime. He says, is it halftime yet? Halftime. But anyway,
It's beautiful.
gorgeous.
I mean, hey,
love it.
Tchaikovsky's Swan Ballet.
Yes.
I love it, but it's, you know, a little bit.
It's very
Good enough.
good. It's classical. And, you know, I always thought I could be a ballerina, right? No, I'm too short. But, boy, they are gorgeous.
You know, and I know you don't have it on here, but I know Fernando Varela is appearing somewhere. Now, he owns Victory Productions.
Yeah.
And this guy is major league talent. In fact, he tours with David Foster and Catherine McPhee.
Yeah.
He knocks it out of the park. So if you get a chance to see Fernando Varela,
Yes.
go see him.
Check it out on the villagesentertainment.com.
You know what? I just did not have it in my heart today to read a salty comment. I just feel so nice and good, and I didn't want to bring you down at home. So many people at home say, don't read those salty comments, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Who wants to be salty?
We're going to keep it on up.
And we got some sweets.
Okay,
here.
why don't you do the first one?
Okay, this is coming from Connie. Not my sister Connie, but Connie Moore, 30. You both are the absolute best, and best in capital letters. Those bloopers today had me laughing out loud. Thank you for a wonderful show.
Hopefully we won't have any bloopers today.
I think we will.
But thank you, Connie. We really enjoy doing the show, and the reason we enjoy it is because you like it. So we're super happy that you do, and we appreciate you so much. This is from Melanie. In 2020, I considered moving to the Villages, but now see very little chance of that happening. I learned about this community from you two, Jerry and Linda. 5 years later, and I still watch your videos, and it's only because of how great you two are. You're such quality people, and you both make me laugh. God bless you both. See, that's what we love. People that aren't even going to move here, and they watch our show. So,
That's sweet. Thank
Oh,
you both.
that's so nice.
Thank you. We appreciate
thank you
that.
very much, Melanie. Linda has a new hobby, and you may have heard her speak about it on Facebook. By the way, we're Jerry and Linda on Facebook. If you join there, you're going to see short little videos that we can't show you,
On
you know, in
YouTube.
the comment section on YouTube and pop them in. But yeah, join us on Facebook, and you'll get a lot more. And by the way, before you get into your hobby, I want to thank Reb Wayne. He sent me a light meter. Reb, thank you for that. And we used it. And as soon as I figure out what to do with it, it'll probably come in really handy. But
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And very thoughtful too, because
Yeah.
there are times we have struggled with, oh, is this good? Is this good? And it may be very helpful when we go on cruises too.
yeah, we'll
lighting
figure that
and
out
stuff,
and use
yeah.
it. But what a nice thing, because he knows that I struggle. And we struggle with audio also, but we're trying the best we can. So
How
thanks for
sweet.
sticking in there with us.
Also, yeah, I know you're thanking people. We've got some cards back here and a little notebook and some well wishes. And thank you all for
Oh, show
thinking
them.
of us.
This is funny. We keep, you don't have to, it's right back there. Can you see that little notebook? That was sent to us by Margot and Mike. And the funny thing is, we keep a log of our mileage when we go places, and when we're working on the blog to try to get some of our gas money back from Uncle Sam. We lost our mileage book.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Gone.
So please don't audit us.
I think it fell out of the car. I put it on the side of the door, and I think I kicked it. I think it's out in the villages somewhere. If you find our logbook, would you please?
And the very next day, we got this in the mail.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful little logbook.
I mean, it was the day or 2-3 days after we lost the book.
So-
and we're fretting, and he's asking me, where's the book? Where's the book? I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then this shows up, and she's got pictures, personal pictures of us. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you, Margot and Mike.
Margot, Mike, you're adorable people. All right.
Okay, so you have a hobby.
Diamond art. If you haven't tried diamond art, it is a fun activity, and it's really mindless, actually. You just sit and you just take, it's like paint by number, and you take your little pen that has a little sticky glue on it, not real glue, but it's the sticky stuff, and you take a little bead and put it on the number or the letter. That's all you do. It's so easy.
Takes hours and hours and hours.
All you do is this.
If your wife takes it up, you may skip a meal or two.
Yes. Jerry goes, what's for dinner? I'm busy. But it's a lot of fun, and I'll show you my project. And you can actually go on YouTube and go Diamond Art for Beginners, and there's a couple videos on there, and it's super easy to follow. So something to take up, and especially if it's too hot of a day, if it's a rainy day, or if you're going through a hurricane or wherever, bad weather at home, something to do.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shoutouts.
We always want to salute the friends of our channel. It's so good when you send in pictures and we can put a face to those names that we've been appreciating for so long. We've become dear friends with many of you, so please send those in. And don't forget, we need questions to keep this thing going. Some of you are sending some really good questions, and keep sending those in. And if you want to do an out and about, just next time you go out to eat supper, lunch, whatever, breakfast.
Yeah.
Film the outside of the place, film the interior a little bit, give us a picture of the menu, take a picture of your meals, talk about how good they were or how bad they were. And don't forget to take a picture of your bill and send that in. If it's too big to send in an email, you can send it by WeTransfer or by Dropbox, and we'll get that and give it a look. Remember, don't put music on your videos, your pet of the week, your viewer video questions, which we need really bad. Viewer video questions. Today's viewer video question wasn't even a question. So we need some viewer video questions. So send those all in. But here you are, great people. You continue to do it for us, and we appreciate every one of you.
I'd like to also give a shout out or a plug or a call to service. If you all feel it in your heart to give service to your community, Bargains and Blessings, where I'm working or volunteering, and you can choose your dates you want to work, and we need you terribly bad. Snowbirds are leaving, our seasonal people are leaving, and our store needs just more help, especially men in the intake building to push bigger things around. If you can do it, we definitely would love your help. Thank you.
I do want to issue a warning out there that if your wife does work there, she'll come home every time she works with $20 worth of stuff.
Oh, I should show you the bottle I bought.
Yeah, she bought 3 bottles and some
yes.
fake flowers yesterday.
I did. They were
Or Friday.
gorgeous bottles. Anyway.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Don't forget to tune in on Wednesday night. We'll have a live show and hopefully an exciting guest. We're working on that. Last week we had Sergeant Adam Dodge from the Sumter County Sheriff's Department. That was a good show. If you haven't seen that show, look it up, and I think you'll really like it.
If you enjoyed our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, neighbors, relatives, and everybody you know. Until next time.
Happy Beer Day. See you when you get here. Man, look all right.
I do.
Man, you've got so many pages. Gosh. Visit people or what?
It's about 110, I don't know. I want to say 100.
Let's do it for the third time. for the third time. That's not being quiet.
He wants peanut butter.
Then it was no good.
Where's our clacker?
Yeah. We're still recording. I'm going to do that all again. What lifestyle visit people?
Oh, sorry. Start that again. I'm going, is Cooper a fish? No,
No.
I messed up. Okay.
And I haven't made the mistake yet.
No, you haven't. Well, that's going to do it for our show today. What do we mean?